I'm going to follow that. Madam Chair, just one comment following your vote regarding the renewals of the administrators. I don't want my comments to be misconstrued as criticism of the administrators themselves. Quite the contrary, it's a criticism of this board to do a backdoor type raise for these administrators, that you should be upfront and very clear with the kind of raise you want to give them for the work that they do, if indeed it's this board's board majority and board as a whole's decision to do that. Giving them extra sick days to the back door is not the way that this board, I would hope, would be performing their services. You should give them a raise if you want to give them a raise. Don't hide behind additional sick days to the tune of almost $25,000. Last year, after Trustees Sullivan, McAllister, and Miniatillo won the election, Ms. Miniatillo wrote a letter of thanks. Liz Mulholland and Kyra Bond were the first and second people thanked. The third person was Nancy Pincus. Ms. Miniatillo proudly identified Ms. Pincus as, quote, our graphic designer, and she plays the same role this campaign season.
Does this have anything to do with Board of Education business?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Have you seen?
I don't want to hear about blogs, if that's what you're going to bring up again.
Have you seen what your graphic designer, Ms. Markle, has been up to lately?
This is not our Board of Ed. You're out of order, Mr. Bajardi. Excuse me. David, take care of this. This has nothing to do with board business.
This is not board business.
Okay, if this is not board business, Madam Chair, you have ruled that he's not. Then it wasn't board business for me, Tricia Snyder, and a lot of other people to come up here and put Carmela and Jimmy and others on the line for the Parents for Progressive Education's election time activities. Yeah, so if that was allowed to happen at that time, he should be allowed at this time to discuss this.
He is out of order, Your Honor, and as such, a member of the public has to respect the board chair, the board president, ruling on being out of order.
You can speak about any business that has to do with the board. Education business.
Should Tricia Snyder have not discussed the Parents for Progressive Education's campaign information at that time? Was it inappropriate at that time, Ms. Markle? When you're in control, you control speech, Your Honor. But when you were in the minority, you were fine with Tricia coming up here. Madam, you were fine with Tricia coming up here and addressing these issues.
Ultimately, you can call law enforcement. This member of the public is speaking over your rulings of being out of order. Ultimately, as board chair,
congratulations on silencing speech.
Of a public meeting.
Yes.
If someone disrupts the meeting and explicitly defies your ruling that someone is out of order, ultimately you have the discretion to contact law enforcement.
Yes.
Maurice?